who it is. I just want to see somebody. So if it's someone from the side of Florida or someone from the side of Paris, I just really want to see something happen here. We're going to see an early fight coming down here towards B. Florida going to put 4 people towards. They're going to be hopping on point already. And so here we go, side of Florida able to start some progress on B early.
Yeah, and Cause is looking to make the flank through the single window, but he's going to get taken out. That first tick is already secured. Jake's able to get one to keep those players off, but we're already seeing that third tick kind of zooming up, and we're seeing the progress come through on A as well. We're going to see a contest come down on B. That gunfight's going to get won by Froggy. They're able to clear the players off of A and off of B as well, so they're not going to get that third tick and the B point secured. But if you're the side of Florida off the initial break off there, you're very happy with 2 ticks coming down, and you just really got to look for the same scenario again here. You know, they're doing their job, playing patiently here, looking for the presence to be shown and being able to find their position to take some of this map control. Jinx is going to get some they're kind of waiting for the mistakes to happen. They're not playing very aggressive, but just enough to kind of get the positioning and waiting for the kills to kind of go to their favor. But ultimately, it hasn't been panning out so far here. They're going to finally get some pressure up towards the boat and log side of the map and up here towards office as well, with Ajax pushing through now to try to potentially make a flank on these players, and Fades is going to be bottom log. So they're kind of just fanning out, looking for these kills, and they're finally going to stop the clock with Fades here and another player hopping on the point as well. And Fades is going to win that 1v1 there. That's going to allow the first tick to come through. And with the Florida Puppeteers players, you're kind of just being held just enough off Bay off the A point here, but good news for you, there haven't been stacking super heavily, so only 2 ticks has come through so far.
Yeah, I mean, 2 ticks on A there. Not bad. 1 tick on B. That's going to be 3 on the round. You got 30 seconds left to make something work here. Is we're going to see Jinx trying to get through this middle side, not seeing any players as the side of Paris are able to pick up some kills. They do kind of have this top side of the map presence, but Jinx is able to pick up that kind of last player alive. Number 6 is going to watch a couple players all spawn here. Cause is with him. We do see a trade coming in from the side of Froggy. Cause is not getting too active, kind of playing a little passive, just making sure there's no other players, but they really do not have the time to play here. One player is going to be on B that's going to be about halfway done. It's going to take him 45 seconds, as I've learned, to cap by yourself. Sorry, 15 seconds per tick, and 3 ticks, 45 seconds. But they are on A here as well. That is going to be progress towards B. It's going to be progress towards A. There is a contest coming down. Kaz able to pick up 2 great kills there. And so progress on both points is going to have Florida Puppeteers kind of tweaking here. Halfway done with B, almost done with A, and this is probably going to be the round here.
Yeah, round side of Paris, and we're seeing 2 offenses early here on the Hossie. And like I said at the beginning, whenever we were, stalling, waiting for the lobby to get in, you never know what's going to happen here. And both these teams have just kind of made their subtle progress towards both these points, and next thing you know, they got both points captured and they're winning their offensive rounds. So far we're going to be even here on ticks, and I think pretty close in lives as well. But maybe it's going to be the first team that kind of stands out on defense here, or maybe we're looking at round number 5 for whoever wants to get the offensive side. So interesting one here to see how this round number 3 is going to play out, and see if offense or defense favors now.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I mean, it's Control, so it happens. We've seen this year, I feel like more than any year of Control, that it comes down to like 10 or less seconds before teams, I guess, decide that they need to start hopping on the point or something, because I feel like we've seen so many last second captures that have turned into round wins, and I don't know if teams are forgetting that you can hop on the point early, or what is happening. But I mean, that has happened across all skill levels this game, so maybe it's just this game and the way the maps are playing, but I feel like teams are just really waiting the last second, and we've really seen that in both rounds here. Florida are making good progress on A, kind of here to start. Not going to get the full tick, though, so it'll be interesting kind of as a couple players fall, but they are looking to get back into it. We do see an important gunfight happening here. Side of Florida are able to win this. 1 player on towards this fountain side. What a great spot here from Bugsy as well, as we see that first tick come in.
Yeah, first tick's coming through already. Second tick's on its way as well. Paris has 1 player that looks like he's top on the side of Florida. He's going to get taken out. It looks like Jake is able to get nice 2 kills, and I think Ajax got a 2-piece there as well to kind of save that A point. And with 2 ticks secured, you're feeling okay if you're the side of Florida. You're just looking for your position again here, but you really have to make your way out of spawn here, as we've got players set up on garden and on the rock side, just kind of pinning you back in garage and deep in your spawn. So they're looking to make their way through the rock side. Causes these players going across, able to get 1, able to get both of them. So nice 2-piece there by Cause to keep those Florida players in their spawn. And really, you've got maybe 1 wave of kills here that you can do, unless you can stop the clock here pretty fast and allow your teammates to make some progression through their map.
Yeah, I mean, so far, Paris really kind of turned it on. Froggy here, 22 and 12 for his team. Able to hop on time to kind of pause the clock here. We're going to have to see a couple Paris players kind of rotate back to the point, see if they can do anything. Cause able to put some shots down, with Froggy able to best him there towards that open side. That is going to be the A point secured. Add a minute to the clock here. Lives favoring Paris just by a little bit here. Florida going to continue to lose gunfights here. That's going to be all players off spawn now, as we kind of see if they can get any sort of rotation outside of spawn, but Paris have it kind of locked down.
Paris has this B point pretty locked down right now. They have some presence across the entire map as well. Ajax is going to get 2 nice kills up towards the open side of the map as well. Causes down here playing towards the U section. And really, Florida is just looking for their little slot here to kind of make their way up through the map into the Paris spawn. But ultimately, Paris is pushed back as well. They're just kind of playing the counter aggression here from either side. And with 23 seconds left, we're finally going to see the clock stop here a little bit, as we're going to have a key 1v1 coming down on time. Cause is going to get taken down to 69 HP, going to get taken out Bugsy is on that B point. There's going to be Bala here towards top window, able to get one kill, but ultimately these players have to touch this time pretty fast, and Paris is kind of spread out all around this B point, waiting for these players to make their move.
Yeah, I mean, they're on the B point. Not what I thought was possible. It is a 2v10. Both players are on. We're going to see one kill come down from the side of Froggy. Can he do anything else? Unfortunately not. There's going to be side of Paris Letdowns able to take that. Good number of ticks there from the side of Florida. Wasn't looking too pretty there for a second. They are able to get that 8 point. So not going to be super bad heading into the next defense here. They were able to, confirm 3 ticks there on A, and that was it. So side of Paris, if you just buckle down here, if you win another offense like round number 1, that's going to be game and match for you. But if you're the side of Florida, this is where you really need to lock it down. And from here, we've seen kind of both. I don't know if you want offense or defense here, so maybe you just kind of want to make a statement heading into this round and try to really just slam your team or slam your opponents.
Yeah, I mean the first defensive round comes through there from the side of Paris, so maybe that's going to play to their favor here so far if they're able to close this out here on the offensive side, or maybe we see Florida do the same thing right back to them and take the defense as well. And we've seen both these two teams take the early aggression over towards B. No contest super heavily from either side here so far. 2 ticks are coming down. We're seeing Bala get active in hill. He's only able to get 1, so that's going to allow the Paris Letdown players to secure this B point as long as they get this last player left here close. They are going to get him. That's going to be the B point secured with 2 minutes and 15 seconds left here on the clock to get A.
Yeah, I mean, that B tick was secured pretty quickly there. 2 plus here on the clock for the side of Paris, and they are just looking to get active in spawn. No one touching A just yet. Maybe trying to get a little bit of map control, put a little bit of presence towards the spawn of the side of Florida Puppeteers. But so far, all these players are coming off spawn towards this rock side. Ajax able to pick up 1 kill towards bottom logs, maybe help his teammates get out here just a little bit. But they're all through rock side. We are taking some water routes. So we'll kind of see what happens here. Florida Puppeteers seem to kind of know this as they start to take some routes here, but number 2 still looking over toward that garden, kind of being useless for his teammate as Froggy comes in and absolutely slams fades.
Yeah, the good news for the Paris Letdown players, 2 more other players are able to make their way through here, through the back. They are going to get spotted, I think, from a player. That's Bala and Boathouse. He's going to get taken out. But now Froggy's going to have an idea that these 2 players are back here, so he's looking to make the play here for his team. He's going to get taken out as well. And now you have 3 Paris Letdown players in your spawn set up and another player in office as well. Bala's going to accidentally shoot his gun, I think. Some trigger discipline might have been needed there. He's going to get taken out, and, Paris is choosing to very much so play this in their spawn and kind of keep these players, trapped back towards this little garden side. They're going to send 1 guy back towards A, and Bugsy's and Bala are the 2 players left out here in the open. They're going to come back to find that player and allow the tick to not come in on that A capture.
I am confused. I don't like this. Whatever. We will continue. I mean, this is about as weird as the one we saw last time with this garbage happening again. So, I don't know, man. This is something.
I mean, I don't even know what they.
I don't even know what to say
here.
I mean, we could just hang out. I mean, I know we had some questions from the chat a while ago here. We do have some guy who thinks he's quite possibly the best in the game in chat here, so we'll see what happens there. But yeah, maybe no questions. Yeah, that's great. So shout out to Cynical Digital though in the chat. Great CRL person there. Excited to see that. So yeah, this one just got real weird. I really don't know what to say. We might have another like potentially smurfing situation or something going on here. I think we saw that kind of happen last week, so we'll see what happens here. Just some real awkward time out of these players.
Yeah, I don't know what the strategy is there. You want to play more Call of Duty, I guess. So you give Florida a free win on the round by just hanging out in garage, and maybe they wanted to win on the defensive side instead of the offensive side. I guess we'll possibly never know, but Florida, you're looking to get active here on the A point, able to have some players set up around, get some clock stopped here, trying to secure that first point, and Bugsy and Froggy getting some nice kills there for their team on the A point. Froggy's going to be hiding out in the corner. Cause is going to know he's here. He's going to take him out, but get traded out immediately, and that's going to kind of give Paris a little bit of map presence left back up in this A point with Fades playing down here in Logs. There's still some Florida Puppeteers players that are out in the inside of this map as well. Bala's able to get one before he gets traded out. Jinx is able to get one as well. This should allow the Florida Puppeteers to secure this A capture point, being that there's 3 players on that point. They're going to be looking to make their transition over to be here pretty fast, but Jake is already making his way through Garden, hoping to catch some of these players in the back, pushing through.
Yeah, Florida Puppeteers so far, A point secured. Kind of rotating over towards that B. They do have one player on B. Number 6, Jake, going to be kind of looking towards spawn. Unfortunately, is going to fall. B-Tick is kind of going in here slow. Paris Letdown not really looking to make a move onto point just yet here. Maybe looking for some kills or something that's happening here. But so far, Florida just kind of maintaining map control, getting the kills where they need to.
Yeah, Florida's doing a good job of keeping that presence up towards B. There's only going to be Jinx left here on time. He's going to get taken out by Cause, and with 1 minute and 40 seconds left here on the clock, you're up in lives. Florida really need to kind of start looking for some of these kills and start playing that clock that's in your favor right now. Jake is holding down the deep back spawn, and as well as Fades is too. So he's looking for these Florida Puppeteers players that are maybe looking to make a play through the backside of their spawn, but no one's going to be quite home except for that boathouse player that's going to get taken out, and we're really going to kind of see our tempo kind of slow down here as Florida's just really trying to find some sort of presence here, looking for some of these players so they can get started on this B capture point again.
Yep, I mean, 1 tick down on B, kind of players are on the side of Florida, kind of playing up towards this mid map. 2 kills going to come from the side of Paris Letdowns here. Able to pick up some more kills. Everybody else going to be in the spawn for the side of Florida. So Paris Letdowns really just looking to kind of hold this here. Ajax able to pick up 2 kills, 3 kills towards Secret there. He's having a pretty good map here.
Yeah, Ajax is looking very good on this Hacienda Control here, and ultimately, Paris has just Ajax pushed up in the Florida spawn. He's looking for some players to come through. 2 Florida players are pushed up through off his side. Ajax is potentially going for the beat down here, possibly the takedown from behind. He's able to get 3 players there. There's going to be 1 player left in tin. That's Jinx. He's going to cause the Paris Letdown players to spawn over towards that boat side, but unfortunately for him, he's got all these players to deal with here. He's able to get 1. He's looking for that trophy system on the ground. He's going to have a big gunfight here. He's going to win that as well. That's going to allow this clock to stop once again, but his teammates need to get around this pressure to assist him, and 1 player is, but his other 2 guys are off spawn here. Now we're in a 4v4 scenario here. They got to keep the presence on the B capture point, though, before the clock starts ticking down again, and Jinx is doing just that by himself.
Yep, 3v2 left here in this round number 4 or round number 5 here on this control here on Hosty. It's going to be a 1v3 for the side of Cause, and it's going to be Florida Puppeteers able to take that win. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is something.
Yeah, that was an interesting one. I mean, Florida, you take advantage of the scenario in front of you, and you're able to make a nice little play here on the offensive side here on Hacienda Control, and you're able to